Previously.
Yeah, all right.
Subcredit.
Yeah, very cute. Very cute.
On Progression Series Season 2.
What? Ow! What? Ow! Oh,
Not bad,
my
huh?
God,
Not
dude.
bad. Not bad, buddy.
I thought I had this one in the bag.
I already did it once.
In this series, both Nyhmnim and myself will be opening 24 booster packs or one box of a core Yu-Gi-Oh! Booster set. We will build a deck and play a best 2 out of 3, and the winner will receive a small prize to upgrade their deck. However, in each episode, we will open another box of the next set that was released, moving in chronological order, constantly upgrading our decks before dueling each other at the end of each episode. But this time around, we'll be introducing side sets, a new banning system, and plenty of other fun surprises that you'll just have to watch to find out. This is the Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression Series Season 2.
You know, you think I would be happier with the fact that I could unban a card thanks to the unban ticket we spun last week, but sorry to say, looking at what we could potentially unban, unfortunately, because of all the side sets, Gage has managed to get basically almost every single card on there. And in some cases, like I know a lot of you guys are saying, oh, Cimo, unban Shadal Construct. Gage's Shadal pool is better than mine. I don't know when that happened, but I can't unban Construct because then like that makes Shadal more viable for him than it does for me. So this kind of sucks. I think I just unbanned Charge of the Light Brigade. I asked him like what he doesn't have on that's banned, and basically that's like the best thing that I can get that he doesn't have. So I guess like just give us Charge of the Light Brigade back. Maybe we can play some Light Sword. That seems awful. Let's just get into it. Okay, so now I know I do not want to spin an unban ticket for winning last week because we saw it's slim pickings out there. So let's hope that that's not going to be the case. But I will definitely take a Starlight wildcard. Wow, what the fuck do I pick for this? Okay, this one's tough. So when it comes to a Starlight rare, we can either go for something like very specific, like a second Shizuku for Striker. We could go for something a bit more generic, like an Appaloosa or like an IP Masquerena, right? Like there's a lot of options when it comes to the Starlight rare wildcard. One of the funniest options is the fact that Nib gets printed, is already printed in our game, but it was a tin promo. We didn't have access to it. So I could take Nib. Nib is really funny. Nib will get reprinted in about like a year's time in terms of like going through the sets, right? We're in 2019. I think it gets reprinted in Maximum Gold. I think, unfortunately, I'm going to go for the safe pick and just take my third copy of Ash. Ash is just like universally like one of, if not the best hand traps just like ever printed. And the fact that Gage has 3 of this and I don't, I think it's like just good to take this. I consider taking Infinite Impermanence because it's also really good, but Imperm gets a reprint in Duel Overload, and that's only a few sets away. So there's actually a chance we can pull Imperm there, where Ash also doesn't get reprinted, I believe, until Maximum Gold, which is where Nib is. And so I think just getting this locked away, we're going to have this for like the next like 10, 12 episodes before the reprint comes around. I think it's just safe because we can play Ash in almost every deck. So let's throw it over to Gage so he can tell you all about today's set, Legendary Duelist Magical Hero.
Look, I want to be upset with what happened in the last episode, but that was probably one of the most intense duels we've seen in Progression Series history. All 3 of those games were right down to the wire. Crazy gameplay. But look, I just can't lose another game because then I'm back in the banning, and that's embarrassing. So today, we're going to try to win. And we got a really cool set in front of us. It's Legendary Duelist Magical Hero. On the surface, you might look at all these rare cards and be like, Gage, this looks like ass. What are you talking about? There's a couple really good cards in here that we want to keep an eye on that actually are a little fun to play in decks. Popper Up is pretty interesting because it's an excuse to be able to send up to 3 cards from your hand to the graveyard and then mulligan them. This can become interesting if we need to remove cards from hand. I'm pretty sure something like Orchist would be able to play this or something like that. The Ultra Rares, Magician's Souls was one of the best releases ever at the time. This card was extremely playable in Spiral. This was like an $100 Ultra Rare. It was the chase card of the set. And to be honest, it might be the only reason to actually look into this set. It was a meta-defining card, A lot of the top decks needed to play 3 copies of Magician's Souls. And like I said, specifically in Spiral, being able to dump Master Plan, also being able to send rescues from your hand, the continuous traps and stuff to draw cards, literally an invaluable resource in that deck. Everything else, though, is just kind of like hit or miss. Like, none of these super rares really matter, and a lot of the common reprints don't matter either. Pendulum Sorcerer is a pretty interesting one because this was only secret rare before at this time, so that's a really big reprint to see, actually. But everything else is, not really that impressive. Jet Synchron might have only been like a structure deck card, so cool to see it there. And Blazar Dragon was tough to get, but I don't know. I really don't expect too much from this. We're gonna hope for maybe like a copy of Magician's Souls. If we get really lucky, 2 copies of Magician's Souls would be insane, but we're not gonna cross our fingers. I gotta open some pity packs again though, which I hate doing. We're gonna open OTS Tournament Pack 12. We got 3 of those. Let's just rip them up real quick, see if we get anything neat. Grenmaju Deiza, check me out, dude. Paired with the Gizmek Orochi, unstoppable. Adara, Magician's Robe to pair with all these Magician cards today, and Crusadias. Yep, nothing too special. Just add it to the collection. Let's get to the real opening. I think this was the last of the really good Legendary Duel sets. No, actually, go figure. It is like the last, pretty much the last Legendary Duel set. This is like the best one. This next one here, this Bakura one, absolutely sucks. But this is like the last one to actually have decent packs in it. A little bit more packs in this one. There's 36
packs of Legendary Duelist Magical Hero coming right up. Weird set. Obviously, like Magician's Souls is like the card that we're going to be digging for here. But surprisingly, in the common slot, there's actually a lot of relevant stuff. And we'll talk about it as it comes up here. Flip with the first pack. There's a big one right there, Jet Synchron. I believe this was only available to us previously in a starter deck, or a structure deck, rather. And so, I don't know if it had another reprint in between, but like having access to this is actually huge, because this card's very good. There's also like the Adamantipator stuff in here. I'm not sure if it had printings prior to this. I imagine it did, but like Automata there's like the Dododo Dwarf Go 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 Glove. There's like a lot of stuff that deck used that if Adamantipator is in the future, which is possible, it's a deck building set, picking those cards up now is really good. There's our first Ultra, the Dark Magicians. Unfortunately, we are not looking for that because Souls is way better. You know, it is actually interesting. There is a lot of Dark Magician support in here. I wonder what the Dark Magician package looks like after we open packs of this, because I don't know if Circle and all them have been reprinted up until this point. I kind of want to check. Yeah, Dark Magical Circle is a common in here. I actually, not that Dark Magician is insane or anything, but it gives us another deck to play potentially. I actually wonder if there is something there.
Great start. Perform Pal Celestial Magician. Wow. 2 Pendulum Sorcerers. That's not even possible, I don't think. That'd be a really weird pack if you opened it like that. Soul Servant, ultra rare. Unfortunately, that's good for Dark Magician, but Dark Magician, everything else is super high rarity, and it's not even really that good. I'm waiting for the day that Dark Magician actually gets decent support. It may never happen. Ooh, another Celestial Magician. Very interesting if we want to do something fun with that. Satellite Warrior. Not too terrible of a level 10 monster. A little bit hyper-specific to make you need a non-tuner Synchro monster. And it pops up to the number of Synchros in your graveyard. So, 1 minimum. It's all right.
Here's a big comment, too. Perform Pal Pendulum Sorcerer. This is, it's been reprinted multiple times up until this point. But, Pendulum is still a deck that both Gage and I can play. I'm pretty sure Electromite's still banned. But you can still play Pen without Electromite. Obviously, Electromite makes it way easier, but I wouldn't completely write that deck off, to be honest. Super rare in Gaga Gaga Magician. It's gonna Gaga go to the bulk pile, because we were never gonna play that. Automatic pickup, we're actually getting a lot of the stuff for, the Adamantipator package later. That's not bad. Another super rare in Satellite Synchron. Again, Magician's Rod, all the Dark Magician stuff's common. I don't know, maybe there's something there. And another Gaga Gaga Magician. Not too fantastic, unfortunately. Really would like to see Souls. We're about halfway through.
The Satellite Synchron to pair with the Satellite Warrior. Check him out. Blazar, neat. That's the first one there. It's probably the only one I'll need. Once we get to Centurion, 3 years right now in the series? We'll definitely be playing that. Junk Converter super rare and a second Soul Servant. It's what I always wanted. Wow, Magician's Combination. Getting a lot of ultra rares, just none of the ones that we want. None of the one that we want. Another ultra rare favorite hero. Honest Neos. Pretty powerful there. Utopic Future.
Well, there's an Ultra. Unfortunately, it's not the one we're looking for. It is Favorite Hero. Utopic Future also gets a reprint in here, which is pretty cool. And a second Favorite Hero. That is not my favorite card, because my favorite card out of here is Magician's Souls, and you are not that. Magician of Dark Illusions are rare in here as well. We literally might have like an entire Dark Magician deck after this. Satellite Warrior for the Ultra. Not a bad card for what it's worth. A bit situational, and like we'd have to kind of build around it a bit, but pretty decent card. Whoa, that's actually a big one. Unfortunately, I don't think Hero's like too playable because so many of the cards are high rarity, but Sunrise is a absolute bomb of a card. So if we ever can play Hero, he'll definitely go in there. Junk Converter's not a bad card either. Again, like we kind of need like the deck for it, but I mean, you know, not a bad pickup. And Apprentice Illusion Magician. We're getting a decent amount of holos. I think this actually rounds out our Dark Magical Circle playset, and I think that's another automatic pickup. I think we almost have like the entire engine for this. I'm gonna have to check that.
Breezing through the last several packs here. We got 10 more. Liquid Soldier, that's like 4 ultra rares, and none of the ones that I'm looking... Hey, there's one. I was about to say, at least give me 1 Magician Souls. Something to work with. We did get 1 of them. That's pretty much, I think, all I can ask for. If I get the second one, it's ridiculous. If I don't, it's expected. Oh, we got the Dark Magicians. All right. Well, I can't get everything, right? Gaga Magician, that's not bad. I'm not going to even bother re-rolling this, but we did actually end up pretty good. Look at all these ultra rares, dude. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 ultra rares. That is a world record, I am convinced. I'm pretty sure you only get like 4 of them per box, or you're supposed to. Well, we're going to keep it. 1 Magician Souls is plenty. I'll take it. Let's see what we're doing today.
Performer Pal Celestial Magician. I think I may have skipped over one of these by accident because I don't think I realized that it was a super, but not a terrible card. And Magician's Combination for an Ultra. Still no sign of souls, but we're getting every other Ultra under the sun, it seems. Only a few packs left. Unfortunately, we haven't gotten souls, which is like obviously one of the best cards, but pretty like, I don't really think I was expecting much else. I think in terms of like all the other pickups, we've actually done pretty well for what it's worth. So let's see what we get in the last few here if there's anything crazy. Another Celestial Magician, another Pen Sork in case we didn't already have it, and another Magician's Combination. Very funny. How many Ultras did we get? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Ultras. None of them Magician Souls. That is depressing. Magician Souls is good, but it only goes in certain decks. I don't think this warrants using a redoer ticket, so we're not going to do it. We're just going to go ahead and add it to the collection, and let's get to building.
Decided to bring back a fun deck, I guess you could call it. We decided to give an old deck a little bit of a new look. This is the plant deck that we were playing. You might recognize it last time as FTKing Alex from 8,000 Life. We decided to remove that aspect of the deck to make it a little bit more resilient. Instead, we're going to be doing a full Dragon Link combo. We're pivoting from the plants into the dragons. You're going to see some similar combos with things like Evil Thorn or Lone Fire Blossom being able to make Jasmine, and then it's going to look similar like that. But we're going to have these new little aspects with Arrow Mage Laurel and Angelica being able to get more bodies on the field, eventually to be able to commit them all into Ib the World Chalice Justiciar. One of the most powerful Synchro monsters. This is freshly banned on the new list, but we get to play it at 1. Good thing, because we can do some really crazy things with it. On Synchro Summon, it searches World Legacy Succession, which is a reborn, and then when it's sent to the graveyard, it summons a World Legacy from deck. Chalice Guard Dragon is a level 1 dragon, which can make Elpie, which can get us into full Dragon Link combo, summoning Defrag, and then being able to make Agripane into Hot Red. It also has Graveyard Effect to reborn at Vanilla. Notably, Angel Trumpeter is a level 4 plant tuner that we're able to pair with it. This is going to help us make things like Omega. If we can make something like it before we're able to use Dimension Fusion, we can actually spin 2 cards from Alex's hand, which is pretty crazy. We can make Borreload Savage Dragon to end up on a negate. Ideally, if we can full combo, we're going to be ending on things like Seals, Hot Red Dragon, Archfiend Abyss, Borreload Savage Dragon, and Herald of the Arc Light, which is essentially just GG in every language of the game. We also have tucked away the FTK here, the Cluster and the Bomber. If Alex doesn't play really any hand traps, or if he doesn't have the Crows tucked away, if we just catch him off guard, we're able to full combo. GG, 8,000 with 10 plants in the graveyard. Really easy to get to, by the way. Our biggest enemy with this deck is it's very combo-oriented. It's a little bit difficult to play. Hopefully, I learned the combos enough to be able to pulverize Alex with it. Other than that, looks like a lot of fun to play. Let's see what Alex is playing. Let's see if it even stands a chance. Good luck, dude.
So this is kind of funny. I thought that we weren't on a new ban list because in Prague, we do follow like whatever ban list is legal for like the time that we're at, just to have like some sort of like rein in on the power level of things. And I thought that Card of Demise was going to be legal, or I guess, you know, only more than 1 copy for at least 1 more episode. So I wanted to bust this deck out 1 last time before that happened. Also, Diagram got hit, but like that doesn't matter because we only have 1 anyway. But turns out we are on a new ban list, and now Card of Demise is at 1. So I didn't really prepare a different deck, so I'm kind of just going to run this deck back. I like this deck. Like, I think, like, it was pretty decent last time, and so if I actually, like, learn how to play it properly, it might actually perform a lot better. So, let's give it another shot. I'm basically playing the same thing as before. I did modify some things. We're playing a small spellbook package of Prophecy, Secrets, as well as Knowledge, because this just allows us to go 2 cards deeper into the deck while also thinning the deck by a few cards. But also, like, we can also just tribute off this guy for one of our things with one of our spells or traps. So, like, even if he gets negated, we still can, like, actually do something with it, right? So, it's kind of like a replacement for Card card demise, but it's like really bad. Some decks during, like not during this time, but like when this deck was more popular, did do something like this. They may even play multiple copies of these cards. But you know what? I figured let's give it a shot and see if it works. So we're still playing the Dynamite Knight, the triple Ignis, the triple Majesty, and the one Blue Boy. Then we have Pot of Greed, triple Duality, triple Heritage, one Desires, one Knowledge, one Card of Demise, unfortunately, triple Disciples, a Terraforming, a Secrets, an Upstart, and a Diagram. Then for traps, we have There Can Be Only One, we have True Draco Apocalypse, triple Crackdown, we have the one True King's Return, one Infinite Impermanence, one Skill Drain, triple Judgment, and double Monarch's Erupt. The side deck is slightly different because Pank is also limited now as well, which is honestly probably for the better because this card can just carry games going second. But we have the Metaltron 12 in case Gage is playing like a deck that is like, you know, Paleo again. We can just summon this and probably win the game. Triple Gamma Seal just as a way to out big stuff. The one Pank. One Stormforth as just a good card for going second. It kind of outs like two things in a way, so it's like pretty decent. We have triple Cosmic Cyclone, triple Summon Limit. This wasn't the main before. I'd put it to the side because it's really only good for going first. And like going second, it's awful to draw, so I figured better off in the side deck. Same thing goes for something like Soul Drain. Gage has been playing a lot of like graveyard-based stuff, so I figured this is also fine. And double evenly for when we go second. Nothing like too fancy. It's pretty much the same deck as last time, but this deck is still like really powerful. Like it may be like a 3-year dated deck, all things considered. This deck is still extremely good. And yeah, it might be on the back of like some of the floodgates, but individually these cards are really strong, especially because they are able to distribute off the spells and traps and just get tons of value. I'm excited to see how it plays out. Maybe we can actually send Gage into the banning and we can start closing in on that lead. So ladies and gentlemen, let's not make you wait any longer. It's time to duel. Well, Gage, something I haven't said in quite some time. You are on the verge of the banning, my friend. How you feeling?
Don't remind me, Alex. I hate when you say that because it reminds me I'm doing just as bad as you normally do, bro.
Ooh, fair. I mean, to be fair, I still have a long way to climb to retie this. What am I, like 6 wins behind? I don't even know. I stopped counting, to be honest. It was kind of embarrassing.
You've got a little bit of a distance, bro, but you have been doing pretty good recently. I will say I've had a rough couple games against you.
Yeah, well, we'll see how today goes. Magical Hero, Legendary Duelist. Typically, these sets suck, but this time we actually, you know, we got something okay. How do you feel?
I was saying the same thing, that these sets, like, and even after this, dude, the rest of them all suck, the Legendary Duelist set.
Yep.
But this one actually had, like, a meta-defining card in it, and that's Magician's Souls. That, like, card actually just completely shaped the format and made, like, Spiral a tier 0 deck, like, overnight.
Yeah.
Just honestly a crazy card. It's kind of crazy the way it slotted in, not just in Dark Magicians. It was like the best starter for like Spiral and stuff like that.
There's a lot of decks that benefited from Souls, funny enough, and I think it's like even some of the commons though for Prague were actually like pretty decent reprint fodder. Like Pensork was a common. I completely forgot that was a thing. You had to go over the set, so you got to tell everyone all about it. But yeah, overall, like I mean, Legendary Duelist sets are usually kind of like we kind of just like gloss over them, but this one was actually okay, and maybe we've seen some action today. So shout out to patron Daniel Howell. Thank you for the support. I won the rock paper scissors, and let's kick things off, shall we? What do you got?
Ooh, a little Pot of Desires. I got nothing to respond to that. You can take 2 cards.
Okay, and we might be taking some more when I use this Pot of Duality.
Oh, go figure. You go first.
We decided to bring it back.
5.
We decided to bring it back.
Oh my god, ridiculous.
What do I want, though, is the questions. Heritage is nice, but the rest of my hand, I'm not exactly sure. I have an idea. Let's go ahead and take Apocalypse.
Sure.
And you said it, Gage. I'm going to set 1. I'm going to set 2. You should be so familiar with this. You were doing this the last 2 episodes.
I was.
We'll set 3. We'll set 4, and we'll set 5, buddy.
All right.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
welcome to the fun zone.
I got a lot. It's an uphill battle. Draw for turn. All right, fella. Let's go normal summon. I'll just show you right off the bat what I'm up to. Predaplant, Orphis, Scorpio.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
I'm going to activate the effect, and we're going to pitch the World Carrot Weight Champion.
We're going to see how well this works for you. I've got Skill Drain.
Under Skill Drain. I don't know if you'd believe me. It doesn't work very well under Skill Drain.
I'll take that nice +1 from that, so no complaints.
You sure
there.
can, yep.
You going to smack me for 1,200?
My World Carrot Weight, pitching my Spore from my hand.
Ooh, not bad. Sure.
Summon.
All the graveyard effects.
Battle phase.
Just going straight to battle, huh?
Is that last one a monster in hand? Am I going to get demolished by this, like, Flip Apocalypse, Summon Majesty?
You might. I'm thinking about it. I don't know what you can do under Skill Drain, to be honest. I think you're just, like, kind of screwed here.
Me too. Me too.
May as well not take the damage if we don't have to. Yeah, we'll flip Apocalypse.
Sure.
And we will, I guess, not activate Apocalypse. Okay, that's fine.
Oh, well, it says during your opponent's main phase. So
it's main phase. See, you think I would know how to play this deck by now.
Yeah,
but,
yeah, you just played it last week. Weren't you just clowning on me about like, oh, yeah, you should be really good at setting 5 gauge. You're not even good at doing that.
The deck just plays itself. The deck just plays itself. What can I say?
Does it? I mean, this is a clear example of it not doing that. Like,
well, what are you going to do about it, huh? You're under skill drain. Like, good luck.
You're going to all right, take another 19.
It's not the main phase. I can't do anything.
Clock is accelerating, buddy.
It is accelerating.
Right.
Yeah, I'm at 39.
All right. And then I guess I'll go to my end phase.
Yeah, I was going to say, what are you going to do, right? At this point, I don't even know if I use Apocalypse. Like, fuck it. Let's just keep it up. All right. What do we get? Oh, that's a good card. Sure. Okay. Yeah, this is probably not going to surprise you. We had it.
Amazing.
We just didn't know how to actually. We just didn't know how to actually play with our cards.
Yep.
And then I just missed being able to pop one of your monsters because I'm just so good at this
Did you
game.
just not click it?
Oh no, I hit no because I thought I hit yes. To be fair, Gage, I don't even need it. That's the best part. I literally don't even
confident.
care.
Your confidence makes me so mad, bro.
Don't even care. What are you gonna do?
Care.
I've got skill drain. Like, good luck. All right. I don't know who the fuck I care about killing here. Does this do anything? You just like bring this guy out. Whatever. Get rid of the Scorpio, sure.
Mm-hmm. Unfortunate.
All right, go ahead.
All right.
You should have no monsters on the field, but again, I'm still gonna win. That's the best part. I'm still gonna win.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna
you know
win.
what? Draw for turn. All right, check me out. Ready for this?
Sure. What do you got?
Normal summon. Angel Trumpeter.
Ooh, crazy! You gonna make a rank 4?
Notably not negated by your skill drain,
that is
dude.
True.
That card doesn't even affect me. I am going to... Yeah, I'm just going to... Synchro summon with these two into my Borreload Savage Dragon.
Yeah, he's looking mighty tough over there.
He would be looking pretty bad against True Draco Apocalypse, but oh, what? That's not on the field?
That's not on the field. Weird.
All right, nothing to worry about. Battle phase?
Sure.
This is where he flipped the second one, and it never mattered.
I don't got that. I got Crackdown, though.
Great. Yeah.
I'll just take him.
Sure. At least I know he can't attack.
He can't attack. That is true.
Your move, bud.
All right. You sound like you're having so much fun over there, buddy.
I'm not having a good time, bro. This is like this is maybe the exact thing that I could not beat this week going second. So.
Excellent. Glad to hear it. Let's see. Can't really do much. I can just smack you. I mean, that's fine by me. Sure. We'll go battle. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, I cannot smack you with Savage, and I really would have liked a monster to just tribute over the Savage with. But it is what it is. I'll just pass. I'm chilling. Go ahead.
Sure. I draw.
I'm sure you'll draw out of it. Don't worry.
Yeah, surely, right? Oh, my lord, bro. All right. I'll activate my Spore.
Okay. Sure.
That's going to allow me to banish my Orphis Scorpio. You're
going to wall up here.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, it's a level 1. Ah, skill drain. What might? Oh, I feel like on principle that thing should still be level 4.
This is like the Boral sword thing with skill drain all over again, I feel.
I mean, reading the card, it really feels like it still should be like that level. You know what? Can I just get out of here? Do you mind?
Don't be my guest.
I actually don't have a main deck out for skill drain, so there's no chance in trying to play this.
Aren't you glad skill drain's still legal? It's great.
Oh, so happy, bro. That's why it's at 1, isn't it?
It's at 1,
like
yeah.
Yeah. Like you're a stupid game, dude. All right, Alex, look, like I said, that's not supposed to happen. I think you got...
Okay, whatever you say.
I think you got really, really, really lucky there, buddy. That was a pretty strong deck, I'd say you have there.
Pretty strong skill drain activation, right?
Yeah, when you can go first and draw the one-ofs. I feel like not many people can lose in that scenario, so I'm proud of you, buddy.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right. Now I get to have some fun with my deck, though.
You do.
Let me just sort out my combo here and figure out what I want to do. All right. Took me a minute. I think I got some schmoves here, though. Okay. Let's start off strong. We're going to do 1 for 1.
Ooh, that's pretty good. And the bulb. Oh, man, that's gross.
Yes, sir. Pitching the bulb. And that's going to allow me to summon from deck my Evil Thorn.
We've seen this guy before.
Activate.
Get 2 more. That huge damage.
1, 2.
Okay.
Okay. We're going to link these off into
Got a pretty good idea. Oh,
Jasmine.
yeah.
Yep. Strong card. Strong card.
Very
what do you got
strong
for me?
card. Nothing.
Let's go Bulb.
Sure.
Ooh, danger. Okay.
Not a particularly good hit for you, but I'll take it.
All right. Let's activate Jasmine here.
Sure.
Tributing my glow up bulb. Oh, I'm loving this. I'm loving that this is okay. Are you sure this is okay? You're not just lying to me?
I
This is all
mean,
fine?
you'll find out.
All right. We'll go summon Lone Fire. Activate.
Sure. Get a few more
Guess
of
what I'm
those
gonna
out of the deck.
Lone
I
Fire.
was gonna say it could be literally anything, Gabe.
Let's go activate.
Yep. Also, for the record, I like how you're complaining about what I'm playing, yet you're playing an FTK. I'm just saying, like.
Yeah, semantics. Whatever.
Okay. I don't know who's gonna hate, well, us more in this episode. Like, who's gonna get more of the hate? In
I don't know. It'll be a close one.
case you need help counting, you got 6 plants in the grave.
Whoa, thanks, man. I didn't think I could figure that out.
Hey, we've had our moment.
Okay, I think that's cool. Activate. Okay, yeah. I'm going to special summon Arrow Mage Laurel.
This is new. Okay.
Yeah, a little cool. And then I'm going to link off the Laurel into Link Karibo.
Okay.
That's going to trigger Laurel, gain some life points, trigger Jasmine, get to search.
That's pretty fancy. I like it.
It's kind of cool. I have not normal summoned.
You have not, because you 1-for-1 for the Evil Thorn.
Yeah.
Also, complaining about opening 1-ofs when you open 1-for-1 Glow Bulb. I'm just saying.
Shut up. All right, we're going to pick up another new card. Are you excited for this one? This is Aromaspheri Angelica.
I don't think I've ever seen that card in my life. Okay.
Well, you're going to learn today, buddy. You're going to learn today. We're going to activate Angelica. Since I have an Arrow Mage in Graveyard, I get to target it, gain the life. And then cool thing about this card is it also has the ability to reborn itself from the graveyard.
Okay.
So-
and it's a tuner. Interesting.
It is a tuner. Very, very cool stuff there. So we'll summon that there. And now, after doing all of that, I'm going to activate Instant Fusion.
Very powerful.
That's going to allow me to summon the rare fish.
Okay, I'm in.
And this is what I'm like super excited about. We get to use these two to synchro into 5, and that's going to make Ib, the World Challenge Justiceer. Freshly banned, but for our purposes of Progression Series, I think I'll have me a copy.
Okay. You have Secession,
Pick
too.
up
That's good.
Succession, yep, and I get to activate it.
You do have an arrow.
So I am going to pick up the Lone Fire Blossom.
Sure. She's also a tuner.
Okay. Now what? What are the odds?
Of you losing? 100%.
I want to make like a risky play.
Okay. You are a greedy guy.
I am a greedy guy. I also just, don't think you have anything. So let's do it. I'm going to go perform a POW Pop-Her-Up.
This is new.
Send
Or
the
it's a
one, draw
reprint.
one. Let's go! That's what I needed. Oh my god. Activate Lone Fire Blossom. Tribute. And then that's going to allow me to summon Orphis Scorpio.
Crazy.
Activate.
Yeah. Oh, and it's Spore? Oh my god, you weren't kidding. That was crazy.
I told you that was nuts. I needed to draw a monster because I had a spell trapped in my hand. So being able to pick up the Dimension Fusion seems pretty strong.
Seems pretty
Yep.
good.
All right, Alex, let's have some fun. Are you ready for this?
Sure.
We're going to synchro summon using the Cobra and this. We're going to make Psy-Frame Lord Omega.
Ooh, okay.
That allows me to trigger the Ib, the World Challenge Justiceer. Summoning from deck, I get to get the World Legacy Guard Dragon.
Oh, you picked this up too. This was like an ultra, wasn't
I did. Yeah, I got this out of the set. Very amped to get that.
Nice.
Let's go activate Psy-Frame Omega. I'll rip a card out of your hand. Oh, a Solemn Judgment. That's a pretty good one.
Pretty good when I'm going second, yeah.
Yeah, right? Next up, we're going to perform a Link Summon. These
The
three,
boy.
we're going to go into Saryuja, Skull, Dread.
Ooh. Okay. No 4, though. Just 3.
No 4. Now, Gonna link away the guard dragon.
Oh, you got combos. Okay.
I do.
All right.
Oh, and the gain 500 from the Saryuja, the most important part of the combo.
Absolutely.
LP, we're gonna be able to get Defrag Dragon from the deck.
God, you're just playing so many just random cards in this deck.
Oh, good thing there's a cancel button. That would have been a disaster. Okay. Linking with these two.
The Aggerpain?
Aggerpain. Yep.
I didn't know you had an Aggerpain. I thought you didn't have any
I do.
of this.
I don't have a Pisty. That's
Oh,
the
you're
only
missing
thing I don't
Pisty.
have.
Gotcha.
I gotta
Okay.
go figure. I have the other two incredibly important ones though, right? Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Abyss. You're not the only guy that's able to summon him.
Yep, that's true.
Next up, these two.
Out of here. You have spheres? Oh,
I do.
God.
I do, bro. I do.
You have everything. God.
And now this is the broken thing here. I get to go
It's
Defrag
Dimension
Dragon.
Fusion.
Yeah, I get to banish all these Lone Fire Blossoms.
You get to keep going. Bring them all back.
Mm-hmm.
You're using up all your resources, though. If I'm able to crack this, you might be in trouble.
If you're able to crack this, dude, you're so funny. You're so funny. I'm not even done yet, and you're like, oh yeah, this I totally have a chance this game. Let's go Dimension Fusion.
Sure.
Okay, and then I get to go. This is a fun thing too. So what do we do here? This.
And getting Omega back's cute.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do there. Yeah, just these. Okay, we'll go special summon Lone Fire, and then Omega. Use the Omega again. Rip a second card.
I kind of wanted that one.
The one of again. You are fucking rich, buddy. I can't. This guy.
That was part of the way I was going to try to crack this, so that's unfortunate. All right, what else we getting? Man's
Sorry,
gone
one
through
sec.
half his deck. Crazy.
That works. Okay. Yeah. Let's summon Spore.
Sure. I just realized there are multiple spores. Interesting.
He might be only a once per duel effect, but he's got a pretty powerful one there. So this is 4. Can I get a 5?
What are we getting off Lone Fire?
All right. It was close. I was going to be able to... I think I was just one card short, but this is still good enough here. We're going to summon the World Carrot Weight Champion.
Sure.
And then from there...
That's an 8.
That is 8. So...
Savage Dragon coming in hot.
Oh, wait. Oh, it's both of those, actually. Oh, I nailed it. Okay, cool. I did figure it out. So we're going to go... I didn't use Spore Effect, right? Oh, yeah. Okay, I did do it. All right. Sorry this took me so long. Using these two, I'm going to be able to make Herald of Arc Light.
Oh, gross. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know why this took me so long to figure that out. And then I'll be able to use the Spore, banish a level 3 here. The Darlington Cobra, make that a 4. Don't want to negate that. That'd be a little silly of me.
Sure. It's an option.
Yeah. No skill drain, so it is its proper level. And then make the Savage Dragon.
Pretty good.
Yep, and then Savage Dragon. Because I have a Saryuja in the
Saryuja,
graveyard.
gets
Casual
4.
4 negates. Casual 4 negates.
Well, it's only 1 per turn, to be fair.
One per... Yeah,
But
buddy.
still.
All right. And you're down 2 cards because of the double Omega. I'd
Yep.
love to see you try to break this board. It is
try.
your move. Go ahead.
Okay.
Sorry, I was getting panicked. I thought it was going to, like, crash or something after all that work. What do you got for me with your 2 cards less in hand, buddy?
I gotta,
No skill drain, no solemn.
I gotta figure it out, I'll be honest with you. So we've got... Herald is only dim fizz. It's not macro.
It is only dim fizz, yep.
Okay, I say only. That's still really good. And it's also a spell or trap negate as well. Huh. What if... I mean, I guess I can try. Doesn't hurt. You can have this.
Okay, I actually unironically expected something like that. Yep, that's fine.
It's like, it would have been good if you had like 5 less things for me to work through here.
Yeah, that's you took care of one of them.
That I did. I'm gonna set a card, and we will try to bring out Ignis.
What was this? A spell? Oh, that's totally fine.
It was a spell. Yep.
Sure.
I'll go battle. What do we want to go for? I guess we'll take out... It might not matter at the end of the day. I guess I'll go for Herald. Yep. Figured. Chain Ignis.
Yeah, buddy. You can take another spell. Actually, I just negate this. What do you do? Yeah.
My Ignis! No! All right, what are you getting off this spheres?
Check me out, bro. You're not ready for it. 0 attack, 0 defense.
Hell
Defrag
yeah!
Dragon. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Killing it. All right, second main. Let's see. This is 54.
Yes, you're very much
6,000.
alive.
I was gonna say I'm not dead here. I mean, you could draw something, and then if maybe you could make a link play or something and kill me. But like,
I get
shockingly,
Omega back too.
Oh, you do get Omega back. That's true. That's kind of a problem. Can I live? Can I survive? I'm basically dead anyway. What's the math on this?
It is 82 if you don't do anything. A little bit more if I put this Herald in attack. Look out.
You put the Herald in attack. Okay, so 54, 74, 82, so 88. I guess if I do that, I'm not dead. You just need another monster, which you could probably get somehow. I may as well. Maybe I'll draw something. Go ahead.
All right. I wish you the best of luck, my friend. I draw for a turn.
Yep.
And they're in the standby phase.
He comes
You can
back.
finally have your card back.
Yeah, you got it. You got it.
Yeah, I was like, nothing's gonna happen, bro. I don't know what you think you got.
I was just I was just making you quiver a little bit. I want to see if you would do something else. Well, Gage, great game of Prague we got for this week. Turn 1, game 1, I just flip skill drain and win. Game 2, you just make your board and I can't crack it. And good thing I'm going first because I feel pretty good about it. Hopefully we can steal a win because of it.
I was saying, dude, I'm having a great time. I don't know what you're doing. It seems that set 5 isn't the most thrilling gameplay, I guess.
Well, let's see what we get off this duality. Those are both pretty
really
good.
good.
Those
Yeah.
are both pretty good. Desires could be anything, Gage. It could be. It's two more cards.
What's in the box?
It's what's in the box. It could be anything. Could be anything. Nah, I think I gotta take judgment. I know you've got evenly and stuff, so you probably have it coming out of the board, so I gotta be mindful of that. We're just gonna go nice and simple here. I'm gonna go set 1. We're gonna bring out this maiden. And nice and clean, Gage. I got 3 cards to set.
Okay.
No crazy like 5 million draws off of like, you know, heritage or anything like that. I'm down a card. Hopefully it's enough.
All right. I gotta beat a solemn judgment that I know about. Okay.
Don't know why I was lagging a bit there, but over to you, my friend.
Okay. All right. And you would tell me if you drew the 1 of skill drain all 3 games in a row.
Of course,
would you?
Gage. Yeah, of course.
All right, sure. Yeah.
You want to find out?
I'll kick it off strong. Pot of greed.
Ah, that's pretty good.
You have your pot of duality. I'll take my pot of greed.
I guess
if
I'll
you
just
let
do
me.
I'll do my maiden here as well.
That's fine. Yeah.
Let's grab good old Dynamite. He's limited for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
Get your 2 cards.
cards.
Hope they're good.
Nice. They are pretty good. Well, this one's pretty good.
Oh, God.
Dino Wrestler
Oh,
Pankratons.
that is a good one. That is a very good card. Limited now, as a matter of fact.
Actually, yeah. See,
Yeah.
you could have your 1 of skill drains. Let me have my 1 of Pank from the side then.
That's fair. That's fair. God, do I judgment this? I might. Pank's a fucking menace. You got 6 cards still to work with? Yeah, I think I'm going to, actually.
Wow! Holy
Pank's a problem.
shit!
Pank's a problem.
All right, 4K of his life to negate that. That's kind of
Yeah.
insane.
Pank's
Oh
a
my
problem.
God.
Pank's a problem.
All right. I mean, I guess I have to believe it.
I mean, it threatens the maiden, and it like can take something else out too. Like, I mean, it's they limited it for a reason. It's good. How many games in Prague got 1 off the back of Pank? Like, just saying.
That's true. That's true. I can't fault you. Let's go 1
Oh, my guy's bitching about fucking 1-ofs. Here we go. Yeah.
Shut the fuck up, bro. Oh man, we're gonna pitch the arrow mage thing there, Angelica.
Okay.
All right. Probably know who's coming.
The evil
thorny. Feeling thorny.
So Angelica only triggers. Your life points are higher. You need to have an arrow.
I need to have an arrow
monster.
on the board, which is the link
Okay.
monster.
Just needed to like figure out how that's gonna work here. This
Do you have
is
the
fun.
trap card too?
Sure.
Okay, I was gonna say if you have a trap card, that would be really, really strong there.
No, this is fun.
Okay.
That 300's
All
mattering because I just paid 4K.
Yeah, right. Okay. Double thorn. Anything here?
Oh yeah.
Oh wow!
What you got, buddy? What you got? Nice thorns. Thanks for putting him in attack position. Oh, they have to go in attack. I didn't realize.
Yeah, they have to go in attack, idiot.
Sorry.
Oh, well.
Oh, you got a back row. You got something.
And unfortunately, did not see any of my twin twisters.
Thank God
your
for
move,
that.
I guess. Yep.
Cool. All right. Doing pretty good. Not bad.
Ugh, that was a disaster. Oh,
Pretty good
my
card,
Lord.
huh? It's pretty good. I need to make sure I just like, God, I really want to like get mega aggressive here, but I feel like I still need to play it a bit slow. I am nervous if you are able to break this, but you didn't have anything before, so it's possible you don't have anything now. Let me think. If you are under this summon limit, how much do I care? What are you setting in this deck, I guess, is like the main question. What are you setting? Did you bring something out of the board? Because like everything I saw out of you was just like nothing. And it's not twin, obviously, because you would have just fired that immediately without any hesitation. Okay. It's tricky though. You have a full extra deck of shit too.
You think about tributing the summon limit?
My concern is if I just go maiden attack, next turn you can go like summon a guy, make Nightmare Phoenix, and pop summon limit, and then you can like go off to the races. So that's my concern. You could not have Phoenix in the extra deck, but you still had like 5 guys in there, and they could just be like generic utility stuff. I'm just really wondering what that back row is. It could just be nothing. All right. I'm gonna get rid of this Soul Drain. That was the other card.
Ah, yep.
Let's go battle.
All right, unfortunate. This is like half my life. You paid half of your life to stop my Pankratops.
Yep, exactly. So we're at parity. We're at parity.
Dude, Pankratops, if I still had him,
Yep.
he'd be fucking this board up right now.
He would be. That's why
fucking
I think the
it
judgment
up.
was warranted. I really do.
I think it was too. All right. Anything? Oh, you have got to be joking me. Oh. All right, I'm going to pitch Defrag Dragon to summon Defrag Dragon.
Sure. Just trying to not die here.
Ideally.
Hey, it wasn't an effect. Doesn't trigger my guys.
Yeah, right? I'll use a Defrag Dragon again. Check it out. Those evil thorns coming in clutch.
They're coming in clutch. They're coming in clutch. We'll chain dynamite here.
Oh, and I'm dead to the activation. I literally can't beat that. Nah, Why didn't you search with Majesty? I don't think it matters. I think I'm still dead here, but whatever. Just put up the wall. Your move. Summon limit, dude. Hell of a
Going
card,
to end phase, huh?
Yep.
I don't have to do this. I could, though. If I want to kill you, I think I do have to. We will go... Oh, I guess I could just do this on my turn. I don't have to do it now. All right. That works out. Okay, cool. Let's go sack Apocalypse for Ignis.
Yep.
This time we will activate this.
Yep. See, what this episode was a whole character arc, too. You learned how to read cards. I'm real proud of you, dude.
Isn't it? It's all about improving, right?
Dude, this is so unfortunate, bro. So fucking summon limit, judgment. That judgment was like the thing that kept you in it, and then getting over both of the evil thorns. I do have Phoenix in the extra deck, so I would have been able to beat that.
Yep.
Yeah.
See, sometimes I'm good at the game. Sometimes.
And sometimes you have your moments. You have your moments.
Have fun in the banning. Have fun in the banning.
Oh no. No! Oh my god, bro. Good game.
Good game.
Yeah.
My Draco deck might be not surviving next episode.
Well, yeah, when you open up good cards like that, it's very, very easy to be able to get some wins, huh?
Yeah.
Damn, yeah, I don't know, man. This deck that I played, a lot of fun. Like I said, you're used to it FTKing you, but I just we changed it up a little bit, so now it just ends on a full Dragon Link board. And hey, man, double a hand loop with Omega,
that's
plus
pretty
like
good.
2 Omnis and stuff. Pretty difficult to beat, you know?
Yeah. I was going to try to see if I could find a way to, like, weasel skill drain into, like, if you didn't, like, hand rip me, right? I was trying to think if there's a way I can, like, get this skill drain to fire, negate all of your stuff, and then I can, like, slowly pick apart your board. But when you Omega hand ripped me, it was just over. So, is what it is. But, yeah, I want to bring this deck out. I think I told you during side decking, I wanted to play this one more time with Demise not being limited, but then I realized we were on the different ban list, and it is limited. So I'm like, well, I guess we're bringing it with 1 Demise. But it's still fine. I didn't get to show you. I actually threw in some spellbook stuff, as a matter of fact, just as like another
spell books.
Yeah, so you play like 1 blue boy, 1 secrets, 1 knowledge, and it's just another way to draw cards to get deeper into the deck. But also, you could just have it like as if like you negate blue boy, right? I can just like use a spell and tribute blue boy for a thing if I want to. So it's like not even the end of the world, and just as another way for to draw more cards, just to get to the good cards in the deck. That's where it was kind of the replacement for Demise, if you will. But It is what it is. I still think this deck's like pretty solid for what it's worth. Granted, it does rely on the floodgates. Don't get me wrong, but the cards individually are all still powerful, just in generating advantage and stuff too. That
even with Dynamite still at 1, still a hell of a deck, dude. That deck is like very, very powerful once it gets rolling.
Yeah,
and you don't even have like the best parts of it, man. I think you don't have like Diagram and Masterpiece.
I have
like,
one diagram. I have one diagram.
Yeah, but just like crazy if you were to actually have places.
Funny enough, Diagram got limited on the January list, so it didn't even matter that I didn't have multiple.
There you
copies
go.
anymore,
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
Yeah, we just had the one. But Magical Hero, I did okay. I didn't get any Magician Souls, unfortunately. But I got a lot of, like, just other, like, the good, like, reprint stuff out of the set. I got, like, 7 Ultras, though, which is kind of unfortunate.
Dude, I was thinking the same. I was thinking the same thing. I got 1 Souls, lucky for me.
Nice.
But I got 8 ultra rare cards. 8 of them. I was like, this has got to be a world record. I think that you just only get like 4 of them out of them in like in real life.
Okay. Yeah, and like some of them are fine, but like are we gonna play Dark Magician at this point? I find it kind of hard to,
I got full transparency. I got 2 Soul Servants, so you better watch out. It's on my radar, buddy. Yeah.
Dark Magic Circle was a common, so I'm not gonna lie. I did think about it. I'm like, maybe we have it, and then I looked at how high rarity all the other stuff is. I'm like, oh, never mind. Yeah. But you're in the banning. Oh my god, I can't believe it. I'm so happy.
I know, right? You couldn't even figure out what to unban today. You brought back Charge of the fucking Light Brigade, dude.
Gage, I wanted to bring back Construct so bad, but when you showed me your Shadal pool, I'm like, this is your Shadal pool is better than mine. I'm like,
it is just as good as yours, if not better. So I get it. You know what? But I tell you what, I gotta ban something, or I can unban something for me.
You could.
I have a lot more. I have a lot more choices than you do. I think
that's true. That's very true.
I have to get into the tank.
The wheel was actually quite generous for me. I think you can... It's good and bad for you, I will say. I did get a Starlight Rare wild card, if you can believe that. I did decide to cash it in just for a 3rd copy of Ash Blossom. I was looking at like some other specific things.
You didn't have a 3rd copy?
I've had 2 this entire time. Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
That's crazy. Okay.
So I have been, I was looking and I'm like, you know what? We will just get the 3rd Ash and then now we'll be able to have the full playset. It's like one of the best cards in the game, even like by modern standards. So I was looking at like maybe a 2nd Shizuku, but like Engage got banned. And then I was like, oh, what if I get like this card for this one deck? And Ash can go in like any deck. So I figure it's kind of hard to pass it up.
Yeah. Good games, I guess, man.
Good games, buddy. Good games.
Yeah.
Hi. So, bit of an amendment to this video. I forgot that I actually already have 3 copies of Ash Blossom. This is the Dark Neostorm episode where I spun a super rare wild card. And in it, at this point, you can hear me talk about taking the 3rd copy of Ash. For whatever reason, I didn't log it in the collection, so I only appeared to have 2. And it's funny because I was thinking, I feel like I have 3 of this card, but for whatever reason, there was only 2 in the collection, so I must not have added it manually. So I have 3 of it. So instead, for my Starlight Rare wild card, I'm going to take my 2nd runner-up, which was Infinite Impermanence, just so that way, you know, it makes sense and it's not like a waste of a card. But anyway, hope you enjoyed the episode. We'll see you next week. So guys, that's going to wrap it up for another video. I really hope you all enjoyed. Let's go ahead and shout the patrons for all their continued support. So shouts to Shout1317, Tim00x3, MBT Play Medolce, Moto, Cameron L. Smith, The Synchro Guy, Pony Stark, Dan the Man Hoban, Little Fadeleaf, Draconic, Brian Dancer of Class 7, Dylan Rare Hunter, JW11860, Flannel Daddy, literally all of the guinea pigs, Cheeks McLapperty, Stolfin Amethyst, MBT canceled by community soon, canceled by all committees soon, canceled by all players soon, Wonder Waffle, MBT and Nyhmnim's 1, Boxer Brief, Fueled Night of Passion, Daniel Howell, Electrician of the Ice Barrier, Arco, and the Nova 129. Thank you again so much for watching, and we will see you next time.